Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that is absolutely crucial for your long-term health: omega-3 fatty acids. You've probably heard of them, seen them on supplement bottles, or read about them in health articles. First things first, let's break down what omega-3 south are. Omega-3 south are a type of polyunsaturated fat, which sounds complicated, but just think of them as essential fats. It's like needing to plug in your phone to charge it. Your body needs to plug in two food sources to get these vital nutrients. There are three main types of omega-3 south you should know about. First, we have ALA, or alpha-linolenic acid. You'll find this one in plant-based sources like flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, and canola oil. Your body can convert a small amount of ALA into the other, more powerful omega-3 south, but the conversion rate is pretty low. That's why the other two types are so important. These are EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. Say those 10 times fast. Don't worry about the names. Just remember EPA and DHA. These are the real power players, and they're found primarily in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, herring, sardines, and trout. Algae is also a fantastic source, which is great news for our vegetarian and vegan friends. In fact, fish get their omega-3 south from eating algae, so it's a direct source. Now, let's talk about the heart. Cardiovascular disease is a leading health concern globally, and this is where omega-3 south really shine. How do they help? Well, they work in several amazing ways. For starters, they can help lower triglycerides. Studies have consistently shown that a good intake of omega-3 south, particularly EPA and DHA, can significantly reduce these levels. They also play a role in managing blood pressure. High blood pressure puts extra strain on your arteries and heart, but omega-3 south can help relax and dilate blood vessels, leading to a modest but meaningful reduction in blood pressure levels. Think of it like a traffic jam. Omega-3 south help widen the roads so everything can flow more smoothly. By helping to cool down inflammation throughout the body. Omega-3 south protect your blood vessels from damage and plaque buildup, a condition known as atherosclerosis. So, by keeping inflammation in check, omega-3 south are like your body's internal firefighters, keeping everything calm and safe. They may also help prevent blood clots from forming and can even stabilize heart rhythms. It's a multi-pronged approach to protecting your most vital organ. Okay, so we've covered the heart. Now let's switch gears and talk about the brain. DHA is a major structural component of your brain and the retina of your eye. Think of it as the literal building block for your brain cells. This is why you'll often see DHA added to infant formula. Throughout our lives, DHA is vital for maintaining normal brain function. It helps brain cells, or neurons, communicate with each other effectively. This communication is the basis of all our thoughts, memories, and actions. When you have enough DHA, messages travel quickly and efficiently. When you're low, things can get a bit sluggish. This brings us to cognitive function and memory. Research suggests that a diet rich in omega-3 south can help protect against age-related mental decline. Some studies have linked higher omega-3 intake with a lower risk of conditions like Alzheimer's disease and dementia. And what about our mood? The brain-mood connection is incredibly powerful, and omega-3 south play a part here too. The brain's communication system relies on chemicals called neurotransmitters, like serotonin and dopamine, which heavily influence how we feel. Several studies have found that people who regularly consume omega-3 south may have a lower risk of depression. Furthermore, for those already experiencing symptoms, omega-3 supplements, particularly those with a higher ratio of EPA, have shown promise as a complementary approach to managing mood. They seem to help make our brain cells more receptive to those feel-good chemicals. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health, it's so important to reach out and speak with a healthcare professional or a mental health expert. They can provide the guidance and support you need. Remember, nutrition is one piece of the puzzle, but professional help is key. So, how much omega-3 do you actually need? This is equivalent to eating about 2 servings of fatty fish per week. A serving is roughly 3.5 ounces, or about the size of a deck of cards. If you're not a fan of fish, or if you follow a plant-based diet, what are your options? As we mentioned, plant-based diet from walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds is great. To get the most out of them, try grinding your flax seeds, as this makes the ALA more available to your body. Sprinkle them on your oatmeal, in your smoothies, or over a salad. However, because the conversion of ALA to EPA and DHA is inefficient, you might want to consider a supplement. For vegetarians and vegans, an algae-based oil supplement is a fantastic choice, as it provides a direct source of DHA and EPA. For others, a high-quality fish oil supplement can be a convenient way to ensure you're getting enough. When choosing a supplement, look for one that has been third-party tested for purity to make sure it is free from heavy metals like mercury. And always check the label for the actual amount of EPA and DHA, not just the total amount of fish oil. It's the EPA and DHA that count. Making small, consistent changes to your diet can make a huge difference. Try adding a serving of salmon to your weekly dinner rotation. Sprinkle some chia seeds on your morning yogurt. Grab a handful of walnuts for an afternoon snack. These simple habits can add up to powerful protection for your body and mind over the long run. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found this information helpful and feel empowered to make some positive changes for your health. What are your favorite ways to get omega-3 south? Let me know in the comments below. Stay healthy, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.